Hello, friends, and welcome to A Year Through the Word. I'm your host, Pastor John Dillinger. Year Through the Word is your daily 15-minute Bible reading podcast to walk you all the way through the Bible in just 1 year's time. Day number 188 reading schedule. 1 Chronicles chapter 4 verses 5 through chapter 5 verse 17. Acts chapter number 25. Proverbs chapter number 18 verse 19. 1 Chronicles. And Asher the father of Tekoa had two wives, Helah and Naarah. And Naarah bare him Ahuzan, and Hepher, and Timni, and Haashatarai. These were the sons of Naarah. And the sons of Helah were Zereth, and Jezoar, and Ethnan. And Koz begat Anab, and Zobabah, and the families of Aharhel, the son of Haram. And Jabez was more honorable than his brethren, and his mother called his name Jabez, saying, Because I bare him with sorrow. And Jabez called on the God of Israel, saying, Oh, that thou wouldest bless me indeed, and enlarge my coast, and that thine hand might be with me, and that thou wouldest keep me from evil, that it may not grieve me. And God granted him that which he requested. And Chelub the brother of Shua begat Meher, which was the father of Eshton. And Eshton begat Bethrapha, and Paseah, and Tehinnah, the father of Ernahash. These are the men of Rechah. And the sons of Kenaz, Othniel, and Sariah, and the sons of Othniel, Hathath, and Meonathai begat Orphra. And Sariah begat Joab, the father of the valley of Kerishim, for they were craftsmen. And the sons of Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, Ira, Elah, and Naam, and the sons of Elah, even Kenaz. And the sons of Jehaleleel, Ziph and Ziphah, Tiariah, and Azareel. And the sons of Ezra were Jether, and Mered, and Epher, and Jalen. And she bare Miriam, and Shammai, and Ishbah, the father of Eshtemoa. And his wife Jehudijah bare Jared, the father of Gedor, and Heber, the father of Soko, and Jekuthiel, the father of Zanoah. These are the sons of Bethiah, the daughter of Pharaoh, which Mered took. And the sons of his wife Hodiah, the sister of Naham, the father of Keilah, the Garamite, and Eshtemoa, the Maachathite. And the sons of Shimon were Amnon, and Rena, Ben-Hanan, and Telon. And the sons of Ishi were Zohath, and Ben-Zohath. The sons of Shelah, the son of Judah, were the father of Leka, and Lada, the father of Marishah, and the families of the house of them that wrought fine linen of the house of Ashbea, and Joachim, and the men of Chozeba, and Joash, and Seraph, who had the dominion of Moab, and Jashubai-Lehem, and these are ancient things. These were the potters, and those that dwelt among plants and hedges. There they dwelt with the king for his work. The sons of Simeon were Nemuel, and Jamin, Jerub, Zerah, and Shaul. Shallum his son, Mibsam his son, Mishma his son, and the sons of Mishma, Hamuel his son, Zachar his son, and Shimei his son. And Shimei had 16 sons and 6 daughters, but his brethren had not many children, neither did all their family multiply like to the children of Judah. And they dwelt at Beersheba, and Moladah, and Hazar Shual, and at Bilhah, and at Ezem, and at Tolad, and at Bethuel, and at Hormah, and at Ziklag, and at Beth Markaboth, and at Hazar Susam, and at Beth Biriah, and at Shaaraim. These were their cities unto the reign of David. And their villages were Etam, and Ain, Rimmon, and Token, and Ashan, 5 cities. And all their villages that were round about the same city unto Baal. These were their habitations and their genealogy. And Meshabab and Jamlech, and Joshua the son of Amaziah, and Joel and Jehu the son of Josabiah, the son of Seraiah, the son of Aziel, and Elionai, and Jecobah, and Jeshaniah, and Asaiah, and Adiel, and Jesmiel, and Benaniah, and Ziza, the son of Shephi, the son of Alon, the son of Jediah, the son of Shimri, the son of Shemaiah. These mentioned by their names were princes and their families, and the house of their fathers increased greatly. And they went to the entrance of Gedor, even unto the side of the valley, to seek pasture for their flocks. And they found fat pasture and good, and the land was wide and quiet and peaceable. And they of Ham had dwelt there of old. And these written by name came in the days of Hezekiah king of Judah, and smote their tents and the inhabitants that were found there, and destroyed them utterly unto this day, and dwelt in their rooms, because there was pasture for their flocks. And some of them, even of the sons of Simeon, 500 men, went to Mount Seir, having for their captains Pelatiah and Neriah and Rephaiah and Uzziel, the sons of Ishi. And they smote the rest of the Amalekites that were escaped, and dwelt there unto this day. Now the sons of Reuben, the firstborn of Israel, for he was the firstborn, but for as much as he defiled his father's bed, his birthright was given unto the sons of Joseph, the son of Israel. And the genealogy is not to be reckoned after the birthright. For Judah prevailed above his brethren, and of him came the chief ruler, but the birthright was Joseph's. The sons, I say, of Reuben, the firstborn of Israel, were Hanok and Palu, Hezron and Carmi. The sons of Joel, Shemaiah his son, Gog his son, Shimei his son, Micah his son, Reiah his son, Baal his son, Bera his son, whom Tilgath-Pilneser, king of Assyria, carried away captive. He was a prince of the Reubenites. And his brethren by their families, when the genealogy of their generations was reckoned, were the chief Jeiel and Zechariah. And Bela the son of Azaz, the son of Shema, the son of Joel, who dwelt in Aurora, even unto Nebo and Baal-meon. And eastward he inhabited unto the entering in of the wilderness from the river Euphrates, because their cattle were multiplied in the land of Gilead. And in the days of Saul they made war with the Hagarites, who fell by their hand, and they dwelt in their tents throughout all the east land of Gilead. And the children of Gad dwelt over against them in the land of Bashan unto Salcah. Joel the chief, and Shapham the next, and Jaani and Shaphat in Bashan. And their brethren of the house of their fathers were Michael and Meshullam and Sheba and Jorai and Jachin and Ziah and Heber, 7. These are the generations of Abihail, the son of Huri, the son of Jeroah, the son of Gilead, the son of Michael, the son of Jeshashai, the son of Jado, the son of Buz, Ahi, the son of Abdiel, the son of Guni, chief of the house of their fathers. And they dwelt in Gilead and Bashan, and in her towns, and in all the suburbs of Sharon upon their borders. All these were reckoned by genealogies in the days of Jotham, king of Judah, and in the days of Jeroboam, king of Israel. Book of Acts, chapter 25, verse 1. Now when Festus was come into the province, after 3 days, he ascended from Caesarea to Jerusalem. Then the high priest and the chief of the Jews informed him against Paul, and besought him, and desired favor against him, that he would send for him to Jerusalem, laying wait in the way to kill him. But Festus answered that Paul should be kept at Caesarea, and that he himself would depart shortly thither. Let them therefore, said he, which among you are able, go down with me, and accuse this man, if there be any wickedness in him. And when he had tarried among them more than 10 days, he went down unto Caesarea, and the next day, sitting on the judgment seat, commanded Paul to be brought. And when he was come, the Jews which came down from Jerusalem stood round about, and laid many and grievous complaints against Paul, which they could not prove. While he answered for himself, neither against the law of the Jews, neither against the temple, nor yet against Caesar have I offended anything that at all. But Festus, willing to do the Jews a pleasure, answered Paul and said, Wilt thou go up to Jerusalem, and there be judged of these things before me? Then said Paul, I stand at Caesar's judgment seat, where I ought to be judged. To the Jews have I done no wrong, as thou very well knowest. For if I be an offender or have committed anything worthy of death, I refuse not to die. But if there be none of these things whereof these accuse me, no man may deliver me unto them. I appeal unto Caesar. Then Festus, when he had conferred with the council, answered, Hast thou appealed unto Caesar? Unto Caesar shalt thou go. And after certain days, King Agrippa and Bernice came unto Caesarea to salute Festus. And when they had been there many days, Festus declared Paul's cause unto the king, saying, There is a man left in bonds by Felix, about whom I was at Jerusalem. The chief priests and the elders of the Jews informed me, desiring to have judgment against him. To whom I answered, Is it not the manner of the Romans to deliver any man to die, before that he which is accused have the accusers face to face, and have license to answer for himself concerning the crime laid against him? Therefore, when they were come hither without any delay, on the morrow I sat on the judgment seat and commanded the man to be brought forth. Against whom, when the accusers stood up, they brought none accusation of such things as I supposed, but had certain questions against him of their own superstition, and of one Jesus, which was dead, whom Paul affirmed to be alive. Because I doubted of such manner of questions, I asked him whether he would go to Jerusalem and there be judged of these matters. But when Paul had appealed to be reserved unto the hearings of Augustus, I commanded him to be kept till I might send him to Caesar. Then Agrippa said unto Festus, I would also hear the man myself. Tomorrow, said he, thou shalt hear him. And on the morrow, when Agrippa was come, and Bernice with great pomp, and was entered into the place of hearing with the chief captains and principal men of the city, at Festus' commandment, Paul was brought forth. And Festus said, King Agrippa, and all men which are here present with us, you see this man, about whom all the multitude of the Jews have dealt with me, both at Jerusalem and also here, crying that he ought not to live any longer. But when I found that he had committed nothing worthy of death, and that he himself hath appealed to Augustus, I have determined to send him, of whom I have no certain thing to write unto my Lord. Wherefore I have brought him forth before you, and especially before thee, O King Agrippa, that after examination had, I might have somewhat to write. For it seemeth to me unreasonable to send a prisoner, and not withal to signify the crimes laid against him. Book of Proverbs, chapter 18, verse 19. A brother offended is harder to be won than a strong city, and their contentions are like the bars of a castle. That brings us to the end of day number 188. As always, we pray that you'd like and share the video, not only with your family and your friends on social media, but also in real life. Share it with folks. Let them know about it. Thank you for giving me grace as I'm going through First Chronicles. There's a lot of hard words, and I know I'm mispronouncing things. Thank you for giving me some grace. This is why we're doing it, though. I don't want you to just skip over those verses. We want to read them together. So, until tomorrow, I say thank you for joining us on A Year Through the Word. God bless, and have a great day.